Welcome to the program. First, he's the president of the local Ratepayers Association and a campaigner for the environment. But Gary Crawford has been caught on camera destroying trees near his riverfront home. Mark Gibson has this exclusive report.
Is that turned on at the moment?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Well, you shut it off for a moment.
Well, we're in a public place, so we thought we'd just film and ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
Caught red-handed, a hidden security camera captures Gary Crawford damaging riverfront trees near his Atterdale home.
I'll talk with you. Just turn that off for the moment.
No, I'm a television reporter, so I want to ask you questions on TV.
I'm quite surprised that people would actually go to this extent to do this damage.
Council workers discovered 15 dead trees. Smaller seedlings had been ripped out of the ground. Melville Council CEO Shane Silcox says this is the third attack in the same area, costing $70,000 to fix up.
To look after it for 3 years, it's about $400 a tree. You know, it's a huge cost, and this is the third time in this area that we've been doing this. It's terrible.
Sick of the damage, the council stepped up surveillance.
Put a camera in and try and find out what's going on and who's doing the damage.
What they found this time was Gary Crawford, the president of the Melville Residents and Ratepayers Association, ripping out plants one July morning, then returning, spray bottle in hand, that same evening.
The strange thing here is that this is the president of the Ratepayer Association, and here they are, actually undertaking criminal damage and property damage.
This isn't the ocean, this is the suburbs.
Gary Crawford has been a vocal opponent of the proposed wave park at Alfred Cove on environmental grounds. On his Ratepayer Association Facebook page, he's been outspoken on a range of issues.
To me, it's bloody-minded hypocrisy that someone who has challenged the city on environmental grounds comes and vandalises the work that we've been doing.
Why would you be protesting about environmental issues and then ripping out trees? Mr Crawford's beef with the council stems from a small patch of grass in front of his riverfront home, which was replaced with sedges or river grass.
So we're trying to protect the foreshore, and he was unhappy that that was done.
In Fremantle Court, the 62-year-old has pleaded guilty to criminal damage, fined $750, ordered to pay the council almost $1,500, but given a spent conviction. So what do you think about being the Ratepayers Association president ripping out trees that are being planted?
Look, I don't have any guilty feelings about taking that action, except that it was a reaction to the city not consulting.
A bioscience report revealed all the trees have been poisoned by the application of glyphosate, which can be bought over the counter as Roundup weed killer. Gary Crawford denies the poisoning, but admits the damage.
No, well, I didn't plead guilty to poisoning trees.
What did you plead guilty to?
To removing 8 trees, plantings, not poisoning of trees.
Oh, so you ripped the seedlings out, but you didn't poison the trees?
No, not at all.
Last week we reported on a separate case, dozens of trees snapped off on the Canning River foreshore.
It's been snapped off close to the base here.
Well, the vandals have returned. Just up the road, another 7 two-year-old swamp gums have been destroyed.
This is a concerted effort to create the most damage in a single period of time that certainly I've seen in local government.
The trees weren't blocking anyone's view.
Who knows why anyone would do something like this? I mean, what advantage is damaging a tree like this to anyone in particular?
The trees have to be dug out, disposed of and replaced. Canning Council wants residents to keep an eye out for the culprits.
Grow up, grab a brain and spend your time doing something constructive.
Let's get on and let us do our job, trying to protect the environment, give a better outcome to our Melville community.
Gary